study. So, the last few weeks, we have been discussing the pastimes of Prahlad Maharaj. Last week, we have come to conclusion. All the pastimes of Prahlad Maharaj are completed. So now we need to continue the remaining verse of this chapter and move on to the next section. So we have seen how even though the Lord was willing to offer all the benedictions to Prahlad Maharaj said, "My dear Lord, in order to show the character of your devotee, you are simply enticing me to ask for material benedictions. But kindly understand that I do not need any material benedictions. Instead, if you are willing to offer me any benediction, please offer me that benediction that no material desires should manifest in my heart. And still, if you want to offer more, please deliver, please forgive and deliver my father. Other than you, who else can deliver?" The Lord said, "What to speak of your father? 21 generations in your lineage will be delivered. And their deliverance is not my mercy, but by your bhakti. It is by your bhakti, 21 generations are automatically delivered. What to speak of your father?" So like that, Lord said. Then Lord Brahma thanked Lord Vishnu. Somehow, my dear Lord, this fellow performed severe tapasya and he made me offer him all the benedictions. As a result of that, the entire universe was put into trouble. And somehow, finally, you appeared and killed him, and you removed the pain, the misery of the entire universe. Thank you very much for this. Then Lord told, "My dear Brahma, never ever give such kind of benedictions to any person. Because by nature, they are asura, they are already envious. And if you offer such kind of benediction, they become all the more difficult to control. So don't like that." Lord Brahma said, "Okay, my dear Lord, I will not do such mistake again." Then Lord disappeared. Then Lord Brahma blessed Prahlad. So then, by the permission of Lord Brahma, the Brahmanas there coronated Prahlad, and Prahlad became the ruler of the 7 lower planetary systems: Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, and Patala. The heaven was given to Indra, and Lord Brahma and all other devatas blessed Prahlad to the maximum possible extent. And Prahlad offered obeisance to all of them and took their Ashirvad. Then they all bade farewell. Prahlad Maharaj bade farewell to all of them. Then there was a discussion about Palashruti that I have described that these two, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, at the Karsa of 4 Kumaras now appeared, they are delivered. And then later on they appeared as Ravana, Kumbhakarna and Ravana and Kumbhakarna, who were killed by Lord Ram. And now they have appeared as the Shishubal and Dantavakra, and they are killed by Lord Krishna. And in your eyesight only, they entered into the body of Lord Krishna. Thus they attend Sayuja. When Lord Krishna will wind up all the pastimes, then they will go back to Vaikuntha, attaining Saurupya. So this is how in 3 lifetimes they have completed their task of following this. And then Lord said, whoever listens this pastime, they will also overcome all the troubles and they will attain the abode of the Supreme Lord. Whoever listens and whoever speaks and whoever contemplates upon this pastime, they will attain as destination. So like that, we have stopped discussion last week. Dharmo Bhagavatanam cha Bhagavan ena gamyate akyanesmin samam natam adhyatmikam achetasa. The path of the devotees by which the Supreme Lord is understood and also Adhyatma Jnana has been described in this narration. So this chapter, this section of Bhagavatam, the last 10 chapters talks about how one should understand about the nature of the Supreme Lord, how to what extent one should surrender to Supreme Lord, by what one will receive the special mercy of the Supreme Lord. All these things we can see. How Narada Muni showed his mercy upon the child in the womb and taught him all the signs of Godhead while he was in the womb for so many hundreds and thousands of years. Then how Prahlad exhibited unflinching attachment toward the Supreme Lord, and then how in spite his father threatened him to kill in various ways, still Prahlad Maharaj never gave up his attraction toward the Supreme Lord. Even though father was about to kill, Prahlad said, okay, if you want to kill me, kill me. What can I do this? There is Supreme Lord, that will happen. So a devotee's mentality, a devotee's perfection, a devotee's behavior in difficulties and after perfection, both are displayed. That's how this section is a perfect example of the study of a sadhaka. So like that. So hearing all about our Prahlad Maharaj, so very nicely. Now, Yudhishthir Maharaj expresses a small concern. In order to alleviate his concern, Narada Muni glorifies the fortunate position of the Pandavas. So that will be explained in the next section. Ye tat punyamakhyanam.
Ye tat punyamakhyanam
Vishnurviryopabrahmitam.
Vishno Viryopabramhitam
Kirtayet Shraddhaya Shrutva.
Kirtaye Shraddhaya Shrutva
Karma Pashair Vimuchyate.
Karma Pashe Vimuchyate. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada ki jai. One who hears and chants this narration about the omnipotence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, is certainly liberated from material bondage without fail.
So whoever hears this narration faithfully, describe this narration unto others with full faith, which is filled with omnipotence of Lord Vishnu, is certainly liberated from material bondage. That means with complete faith, one who hears, one who describes this pastime. Hearing and describing means one should express one's willingness to follow in the footsteps of Prahlad Maharaj. Obviously, those who follow in the footsteps of Prahlad Maharaj, why would not one will be liberated? So it's like that. Whenever we say that, Falashruti means the fall will manifest not just by hearing only, but when we hear, we should put into application. Whatever we hear, we are expected to put into application. When we put into application, we will get the result that has been mentioned in the Falashruti verses. Definitely. So like that. So by hearing Prahlad, we should develop a desire to follow like Prahlad. Then definitely perfection will come automatically. Why not? So like that. Further, etadya adi purushasya.
Etadya adipurushasya.
Sorry, this is one verse only. Etadya adi purushasya mrugendra leelam.
Etadya adipurushasya mrugendra leelam.
Daityendrayotapavadum. Daityendrayotapavadam. Prayata pateta.
Daityendrayuthapavadham prayata pateta.
Daityatmajassa chashatam. Pravarasya punyam.
Daityatmajasya cha satam pravarasya punyam.
Shrutvānubhāvamakuto bhayameti lokam.
श्रुत्वानुभावमकुतो भयमेति लोकम्. Prahlad Maharaj was the best among exalted devotees. Anyone who with great attention hears this narration concerning the activities of Prahlad Maharaj, the killing of Hiranyakashipu, and the activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narsimhadev, surely reaches the spiritual world where there is no anxiety.
One who reads attentively the story of Narasimha killing the king of the demons. The previous verse, hearing faithfully, describing faithfully. Next verse is reading carefully. One who reads attentively the story of Lord Narasimha killing the king of demons, Hiranyakashipu, after hearing the pure love of Prahlad, greatest of devotees, attains the abode where there is no fear. Akuto bayam eti lokam. Shrutvanu bhavam akuto bayam eti lokam. So one who hears, one who describes, one who reads, and one who contemplates the pastime of Lord Narasimha killing Hiranyakashipu and unalloyed devotional service of Prahlad Maharaj. One will attain that abode which is fearless. Akuto Bayam, that means Vaikunta. The abode of Lord Narasimha one will attain. This is Falashruti. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Patanam, and Smaranam. Whoever does all these four will attain the same abode of Lord Narasimha. So hearing all this entire pastime and hearing the Falashruti, immediately there is a small thought runs in the core of the heart of Yudhishthira Maharaj. He does not say, but Narada Muni reads it. Then he speaks the next three verses. Very interesting verses. Oh, Yudhishthira Maharaj thinking, Prahlada was fortunate to see the Lord, but we are unfortunate. So Yudhishthira Maharaj thinking that Prahlada was going through so many troubles. Suddenly Lord appeared from a pillar. He was able to see the Lord. From normal point of view, in the Mahabharata, from the beginning till now currently the Rajasuya sacrifice is going on. At least from the time of Draupadi Swayamvar till now, the Pandavas might have met 100 times Lord Krishna. Many times. The entire Rajasuya sacrifice was performed under the supervision of Lord Krishna only. So that means Lord Krishna was in Indraprastha for the last 2-3 months continuously. And Lord Krishna is sitting in front of him only in that assembly where Narada Muni is speaking all this thing, everything. But Yudhishthira Maharaj says that, oh, Prahlada was so fortunate to see the Lord, but we are unfortunate. In this way, Yudhishthira lamented. Then Narada replied. So here he is not feeling himself unfortunate, but he is feeling Prahlad's fortune. That Lord appeared from a pillar for the sake of Prahlad Maharaj. So how great Prahlad Maharaj must be. So like that we should say. But in any case, so Yudhishthira Maharaj is in glorifying Prahlad, puts himself in lower category. So then Narada Muni says, oh my dear Yudhishthira, please. Just come to your senses and notice. You are telling Prahlad Maharaj is the most fortunate. See your fortune. In front of your good fortune, Prahlad is nothing. Prahlad Maharaj is only an instantaneous good fortune. But yours is a continuous good fortune. So he says, Yuyam ruleke bataburi bhaga.
Yuyam loke batavuri bhaga.
Lokam punana munayo biyanti.
Lokam punana munayo bhiyanti.
Yesham grahana vasatiti sakshat.
Yesham ruhana vasatiti sakshat.
Godam param brahma manush Manushalingam.
Gudam Param Brahma Manushalingam. Translation. Narad Muni continued, My dear Maharaj Yudhishthir, all of you, the Pandavas, are extremely fortunate, for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, lives in your palace just like a human being. Great saintly persons know this very well, and therefore they constantly visit this house.
So he gives a comparison of Pandavas, the situation of the Pandavas and the situation of Prahlad Maharaj. Oh, my dear Yudhishthir, you Pandavas are the most fortunate in this entire world. You may think that Prahlad is fortunate, but you are the most fortunate people in the entire universe. Yuyam Ruleke Bataburi Baga. In the entire Ruloka, you are the most fortunate. आपसे बढ़कर कोई है ही नहीं. Why? Sages, you purify the planets. Come and visit your houses. Lokan Punana Munayobi Anti. Esham Gruhan. The great sages who travel all over the universe in order to purify the different places, they come to your home. Or somebody may say, yes, because they need to purify all over the universe, they are traveling everywhere and they also have to purify this home. They are coming here. Like that one may think, but it is the other way. Why they come to your home? Because the Supreme Brahman personally resides in your home in a human form. Esham Gruhan Vishatiti Sakshad Gudam Param Brahma Manushalingam. परब्रह्म गूढ़ रूप में मनुष्य रूप में आपका घर पे रहते हैं. To take darshan of that Parabrahma, the sages who can purify the entire universe, they come here so that they get purified by having darshan of Parabrahma. Even though Parabrahma is supposed to stay in Dwaraka, but he spends more time in Hastinapura and Indapasta than Dwaraka. So they come here to get the audience of Parabrahma. So who is more fortunate? For Prahlad Maharaj, Parabrahma just appeared from a pillar and he stayed for a while and disappeared. And Parabrahma hides in your home. To have darshan of Parabrahma, the great sages come to your home to take darshan. So who is more fortunate? So like that, he is telling. You are more fortunate than Prahlada, than me, Prahlada's Guru, than all other devotees in the entire universe. And than the previous members of your dynasty like Yadu and Puru. Your ancestors also never had the good fortune of having darshan of Lord Krishna. Because Lord Krishna appears only once in a day of Brahma. Only you people can see him. No one in the past, in your family, in our sages, none of all the contemporary sages. No.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, your voice is quite fluctuating. In between, it goes very low, and again it comes up like continuously. It is happening. I don't know with others also it is happening.
Internet issue हो सकता है.
Yeah, maybe.
Internet issue. Now it is clear.
Yeah, now it is clear, but still means in between after 2-3 sentences it goes very low, and then again it comes up like that.
Maybe because of internet हो सकता है.
Yeah.
Okay. So then anyway, he says that compared to Prahlad, you are more fortunate. Compared to me, the Guru of Prahlad, you are more fortunate. Compared to all the great sages, you are more fortunate. Compared to your ancestors, you are more fortunate. Because it is only you had the opportunity to be with the Parabrahma continuously. So like that. Even then the sages like Vasishta, Marichi, Kashyapa, and even compared to Brahma and Shiva. Even Brahma and Shiva does not get the association of Lord Krishna for so long. But you people are highly fortunate. You are the most fortunate among all the living entities. The sages who purify the entire universe by showing themselves, by traveling everywhere. But they come to your house to make themselves successful or purified. Because secretly taking the human form, the Parabrahman always resides in your houses without your calling him because he is attracted to you. Even you don't call him, he comes on his own and he stays here for months together, years together. So like that, Narada Muni indicated the great good fortune of Yudhishthir Maharaj and other Pandavas. So like that.
Here he is saying that Parabrahma always stays in your house. That means it should be taken frequently he stays in your house.
Always means for most part of time.
That's what frequently he keeps coming to your house. Like that it should be.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
The Lord does not personally live in human form in the houses of Prahlada and others. For Prahlada, he appeared as a half lion, half human. But for you, proper human. And the sages do not come there to see him in order to become successful. Which sages have come to the home of Prahlad? Before Lord Narsingha appeared, no one dared to come there. If they come, Hiranyakashipu will capture and punish them. So why would they come? So like that. So, but for Yudhishthira Maharaj and all, the sages on their own, they come and they also spend a lot of time because Lord is there. So their house is always filled with guests, sadhu guests. So that is a good fortune Yudhishthira Maharaj had. Then he further continues. Sava ayam brahma mahadvimrugya
तवा अयं ब्रह्म महद्विमृग्य
kaivalya nirvana sukhanubhutihi
कैवल्य निर्वाण सुखानुभूतिः
priya surudva kalumatuleya
प्रिया सुहृद्वा खलु मातुलेय
atmarhaniyo vidkrut guruscha
आत्माहरणीयो विधिकृत गुरुश्च. The impersonal Brahman is Krishna himself because Krishna is the source of the impersonal Brahman. He is the origin of the transcendental bliss sought by great saintly persons. Yet, he, the Supreme Person, is your most dear friend and constant well-wisher and is intimately related to you as the son of your maternal uncle. Indeed, he is always like your body and soul. He is worshipable, yet he acts as your servant and sometimes as your spiritual master.
So in the previous verse it said that the Parabrahma secretly in human form stays in your home. Okay, fine. If Parabrahma is staying in the house of Pandavas and receiving the royal reception and royal treatment, okay, that is accepted. Yes, he is the Lord. He has come to devotees home and devotees worshipping the Lord magnificently. But it is not happening like that. It is happening opposite way. Instead of Pandavas serving the Lord serving the Pandavas. Lord Krishna definitely expands as the Brahman, the realization of bliss without the qualities, which is sought by the great sages. All the Brahmavadis, they are looking for Brahmananda. And that person who reveals Brahmananda is situated in your home. Is he receiving the worship of Pandavas? He also resides in your house as the object of affection, as a friend, as a cousin, as your soul, as a person worthy of worship, as a servant, and as a guru. He is doing all these things. Sometimes he becomes your guru. Sometimes he becomes your servant. Sometimes he will become object of worthy of worship. Recently, they did Agra Puja. In the Raj sacrifice, they worship Lord Krishna. Sometimes he becomes your well-wisher. Sometimes he becomes your cousin. Sometimes he becomes your friend. So he keeps on doing all these different roles. for the Pandavas. He is not keeping quiet there. He is not simply receiving their elaborate worship. One should not say that the Parabrahma has become the human form, has become the human form of Krishna. Rather, Krishna becomes a Parabrahma. Because in the previous verse it says that the Parabrahma who is sought by the great sages, assuming the human form, is there in the house of Pandavas. So one may say like that. So it is not like that. It is Lord Krishna who eternally remains in the human form, expands as Parabrahma. It is he who reveals Brahmananda to the great sages who search after Brahman. Kaivalya Nirvana Sukhanubhutihi. That Kaivalya Nirvana Sukha is one of the vibhuti of the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna. So like that. The famous human form of Sri Krishna, Sa Hayam, he is Brahman. Sava Ayam Brahma Mahat Vimbrukya. It is Brahman is not Krishna. Krishna is Brahman. The same Krishna is only expands as Brahman, after whom all the great sages are searching from the very beginning of their lives by performing severe austerities, meditation, tapasya, all these things. So like that. This famous human form of Krishna is Brahman, sought by the great saints, a realization of supreme bliss without distinction of qualities. One should explain it as a statement of confirmation like Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So this statement also here is like Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. It is Lord Krishna who eternally remains in human form, is the source of Parabrahma. Instead, Parabrahma expands as Krishna. The proof is Brahmanohi Pratishtaham. I am the basis of Brahman. Not only does he live in your house, but he is very dear to all of you because he gives you great bliss. When he is in your home, all of you see very happy. All of you look very happy. He acts as your friend. He does things for your benefit. Lord Krishna recently took Arjuna to forest, and suddenly Agnidev came. Agnidev requested Krishna and Arjuna, so my dear Krishna and Arjuna, please help me. I have been drinking so much ghee in so many yajnas, I have become diseased. I need to eat some herbs. But all the herbs which can cure my disease are there in this forest, Kanda forest. But that forest is protected, inhabited by Takshaka. And Mayadanava created an illusion upon it. Whenever I go to eat those herbs, Indra will produce rain. I can't do it. So please help me. Then Krishna and Arjuna agreed. Lord Krishna helped Arjuna. And they made Agni to eat that entire forest and cure his disease. So like that. So Krishna acted as a friend and helped Arjuna to do that because that was very much necessary. As a result of that, Arjuna got chariot, horses, Gandiva bow, and 2 inexhaustible quivers, Akshaya Turi. All these things he got during this episode. For Kanda Prastha, Agnidev gave all those things to Arjuna. Because Arjuna tells, so in order to help you, we need to fight with Devatas. My bow is very ordinary bow. With this, I can't fight with the Devatas. And we did not bring all the arrows. We just came for excursion. Right now, I'm not equipped for fighting. But then Agnidev says, no problem. I'll give you Akshaya Turi and Gandiva bow. So the arrows will never extinguish. You remove one arrow, another arrow will be ready. So you can continuously fight with the Devatas. No issue. And he also gave Sudarshan Chakra to Krishna. It is at this time he gives Sudarshan Chakra to Lord Krishna. Agnidev gives. Earlier he never used Sudarshan Chakra. It was not required only. Earlier he was in Vrindavan. In Vrindavan he never used any weapon. He was only using flute. When he came to Madura also he fought with Kamsa without weapon. Then when Jarasandha attacked, that time, yeah, he used, the chariot came from him. He used only bow and arrow. He did not use chakra and all. He used bow and arrow and gada and all. So this is the first time in Krishna Lila he must be receiving Sudarshan Chakra. In this past time. No. He always has possess. If you want, he can manifest, but Lord will be pleased when the things are given by his devotees. So in that way. At least in this past time. And before this past time, we don't see any pastimes where Lord Krishna used Deva. If he used means he invited. Huh? Shishpal ka just now use kiya. So he invoked. No. The Kandaprastha happened much before Shishpal thing. Kandaprastha happened because that time only Mayadanava comes and Mayadanava takes shelter of Arjuna. Then he says, Arjuna, please tell me what do you want? Arjuna says, no, I don't want anything. I don't take anything in exchange. But Krishna tells, so please construct a building for Arjuna. So he constructed Maya Sabha. Afterwards only the entire Yajna performed. So the Kandaprastha happened much before Rajya sacrifice. Many years before. So in that. And then he is your cousin. He is obedient to you because of family relationship. He acts as your close relative, as cousin brother. He is your Atma. He thinks of you as his own body. So, though Krishna is there, for Krishna he thinks that all you 5 Pandavas are his body. He accomplishes whatever he want to do with your help. So in that way. He is worthy of worship. He protects by his mercy. He protects everyone by his causeless mercy. That's why he is the worthy object of worship. He is your servant. He places himself at your disposal as a charioteer. Even during Kanda Prastha also, Lord Krishna drove the chariot of Arjuna. Because it is a divine chariot. It is not an ordinary human chariot. The human charioteer might have driven human chariot, regular chariot driver of Arjuna. But to drive this special chariot, and especially while fighting with all the devatas, it would be very difficult for other person. So Lord Krishna already acted as charioteer for Arjuna during Kanda Prastha. He is your guru. He gives you good advice because he has given you good advice to perform Rajya sacrifice. So all of you performed it. He does not reside in the house of Prahlada and others acting as servant or guru. He never stays in the house of Prahlad Maharaj or Narada Muni's house, Vasishta, Pulaha, Kratu, Brahma, Shiva. उनका घर पे कभी रहते नहीं. But आपका घर पे he spends more time with you than Yadavas, Dwarkavasis, because he thinks that you 5 Pandavas are his body. So wherever body is, that is where Atma resides. That's how Lord Krishna treats Pandavas. That is the good fortune of Pandavas. Pandavas have become the body of Lord Krishna. He is always with them only. So in that way, he talks about the good fortune of Pandavas.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Prabhuji, I just missed it. You mentioned that at the time of Khandaprastha also Krishna had become the charioteer of Arjuna.
Yes.
Okay. And Prabhuji, this Khandaprastha thing happened before Agyatwas of Pandavas or during Agyatwas of Pandavas?
No. When Pandavas, after marrying Draupadi, when they came back to Hastinapur, the kingdom was divided into 2 parts. Then the Pandavas were sent to Kandaprastha. So that time, the Pandavas invited Lord Krishna for Bhumi Puja because they wanted to construct a small palace to reside.
Yeah.
So a small palace was being constructed and Pandavas were residing and Lord Krishna keep coming frequently, used to visit. So during this time, Lord Krishna also married Kalindi. Arjuna and Krishna, they would regularly for sightseeing here and there. So one fine day, he met with the Kalindi and Lord Krishna married her. Other day, when Lord Krishna and Arjuna went to the forest, so the Agnidev came and requested them.
Okay.
So after this entire thing, during this thing, Krishna got Suran Chakra and Arjuna got the chariot, horses, Gandiva and Akshay Turi, 2 Akshay Turi. At the end, Indra also becomes happy. Indra fought with Arjuna valiantly. But Indra becomes happy that Arjuna showed when he showed the expert skills. Then Indra said, please ask for a benediction. What do you want? Then Arjuna says, please construct a city. Because we are trying to construct a city, is going very slow pace. So please construct a city and we will name it after your name.
Oh,
That is where Indra constructed the city known as Indraprastha, the modern day Delhi. And he asked Lord Krishna also. So, my dear Krishna, please ask for a benediction. What benediction you want? Because now Krishna is a Kshatriya as a human being. So, Lord Krishna says that, may my friendship with Arjuna remain eternally like this. That was the blessing Lord Krishna asked from Indra.
Indra asked Krishna to ask for a benediction.
Because Indra is a Devata, he appeared. So when Devatas appear, they will not go just like that. They always give some blessings. When he asked Arjuna, Arjuna requested Indra, please construct a city for us. We will name it after your name. And Indra ordered Vishwakarma. Then Vishwakarma constructed Indraprastha city. Then same time, later on, he constructed later on, but that the blessing is given now. And Indra tells Krishna also, my dear Krishna, you can also ask for a benediction. Then Krishna says, may my friendship with Lord Arjuna remain like this eternally. So like that.
Okay. Actually, I was thinking till now that Hastinapur is current Delhi. But now
No. Hastinapur is Hastinapur. Even today also we have a city known as Hastinapur. That is a separate city. Because Hastinapur is on the bank of Ganga. Indraprastha is on the bank of Yamuna.
Okay. Yeah. Because I was passing on the same understanding to others. Means that was very bad. I will try to correct it. Thank you, Purjila.
No. Indraprastha is Delhi, modern Delhi. Hastinapur is there. You have to go behind. You have to go to the bank of Ganga. So it is there. Even today also there is a town called Hastinapur in UP.
Okay.
So that was the old capital.
Yeah. And Indraprastha was given by Indra, like constructed by mercy of Indra. And in that one mahal was there that was created by Mayadanava.
Yes. Mayadanava considered a separate mahal, a special guest house.
Okay. Okay, Purji, understood. Thank you.
So Indraprastha is the whole Rajadhani, that which includes the assembly hall where king sits and all the judgment will take place, and also the residential quarters of the Pandavas and his close relatives and all. So like that.
Thank you.
Kalindi was Yamuna. So, like Lord Krishna was here, Indraprastha is on the bank of Yamuna only. One day, both of them went for strolling. When they went for strolling, they saw one lady. Yamuna, as a girl, she was standing, loitering on the banks of the Yamuna. So Krishna tells, go and inquire who is she. So Arjuna goes and asks, who are you? Whose daughter are you? And then he asks, whose wife are you? Have you married? If not married, whom you want to marry? Something like that he asks. Then she says that I am the daughter of Surya Dev. I am waiting for Lord Krishna. I want to marry him. Then Arjuna immediately goes to Krishna. My dear Krishna, she want to marry you. Then Lord Krishna takes her. He takes her to Indraprastha. She will be under the care of Draupadi. Later on, when Krishna went back, he takes her to Dwaraka. In Dwaraka, Krishna married her. So, Lord Krishna married her after he married Satyabhama and Jambavati. First was Rukmini, then Jambavati, then Satyabhama, then Kalindi. And after this time only, both Krishna and Arjuna, they would go to different places. Once they went to Avanti. There was a Swayamvar. So there he got the hand of Magnajiti. So the different places he went and he took part in the Swayamvars and defeated whatever they are supposed to do. and he got married. All the 8 princes. Rukmani not supposed. She is the first wife. So, Yamuna and Yama both are twin sisters. Suryadev's daughter. Twin brother sister. Surya had 3 wives. So one wife's children were, her name is Vaibhav. She gave birth to twins. They are Ashwin Kumaras, 2 Ashwin Kumaras. And one wife gave birth to 3 children. One was Shraddha, the Vaivashvata Manu, the current Manu, Shraddha. And then Yamuna and Yami. Yamuna and Yama. First one is Shraddha. Next the twins were born. And Yamuna was there and Yamaraj was there. The third wife, I think this wife name is Chaya, I think. Samnya. Third wife name is Chaya. She also gave birth to 3 children. One is Savarni, who will become the 8th Manu, is already born. He is there now already. And then she also gave birth to twins. One is Shani, other one is Tapati. Tapati river. Why Shani? Eki Shani. That Shani is the son of sun god. No, there is no animosity. Father and son. No, they don't say.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, what is the name of the first wife you mentioned?
First wife was Vaibhav. She is not first actually. First wife was Samnya. Samnya gave birth to 3 children. Shraddha, Yamuna and Yama and Yamuna. Second wife was Chaya. She gave birth to Savarni Manu and Shani and Tapati Nadi. And third wife is Vaibhav. She gave birth to twins. Twin Ashwini Kumaras.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Nayasya Sakshat Bhava Padmajadibihi.
Nayasya Sakshat Bhavapajadibi Padmajibi
Rupam Diyavastutayopavarnitam.
Rupam Diya Vastayo Parvitvirantam.
Mataji, your voice is very low. थोड़ा माइक्रोफोन से सामने रहकर बोल सकते हो. मौनेन भक्त्योपशमेन पूजिता.
Mauneन Bhaktyopasamen Pujata.
प्रसीदतामेष सात्वतां पति.
Prasidatam Esa Satvam Satvatam Patihi. Translation. Exalted persons like Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma could not properly describe the truth of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. May the Lord, who is always worshipped as the protector of all devotees by great saints who observes vows of silence, meditation, devotional service, and renunciation, be pleased with us.
The truth about Lord Krishna is not perceived as it actually by Brahma or others by their intelligence. Na yasya sakshat bhava padma jadibe rupam diya vastutayopa varnitam. The name, form, qualities and attributes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, especially the form of Lord Krishna, it cannot be understood as it is even by Brahma. Then what to speak of others? Brahma also mistook Lord Krishna. Indra also mistook Brahma. We mistook Lord Krishna. So we don't know whether Lord Shiva also mistook Lord Krishna or not. But personally, like Brahma and Indra also mistook the position of Lord Krishna. Then who else can actually ascertain who is in a proper way? May the Lord of the devotees, who is worshipped by the vows of silence, bhakti, and control of the mind, be pleased with us. Maunena bhaktya upashamena pujitaha prasidatam esha sa satvatam patihi. The Lord of the Shashvatas, the Dwarakapati, Dwarakadesh, may be pleased, may be satisfied with all of us. Here Nardamun is talking about it. For people like you, he stays in your home and he becomes your servant also. But for people like us, who you express our bhakti by the practice of Mauna Vrata, by tapasya, austerity, study of the Vedas, and all these things, we can't do more than that. And we only meditate upon Brahman because we don't have that intellectual capacity to meditate upon Bhagavan. So may he be pleased with whatever our, what you can say, enaction of bhakti, a display of bhakti. We don't have right bhakti, but we are trying to display that we also have some bhakti. So may he be pleased with that enaction of bhakti. But with you, he stays in your home. He becomes your Atma. He becomes your friend, cousin, relative, servant, guru, well-wisher. So now Nardamun expressing his humility. So like that. Why does the basis of Brahman act as a servant for the vision of material people like us? Yudhishthira Maharaj asks, you are telling that Lord Krishna is the source of Brahman, Parabrahman, who is worshipped by all the great sages like Vasishtha, Pulaha, Kratu and all. Why does that the source of that Parabrahman become servant in our home? That is the question. Answer is, Nardaman is telling, being a fool, cannot understand the truth about his great powers and is being controlled by the devotee's prema. Mera buddhi ke bahar hai. I can't understand. I just heard and repeating. How can the source of Parabrahma becomes controlled by the love of the devotees and become their subservient? This I cannot understand. Because for us, we generally practice Aishwarya Bhakti. For us, the Lord is either Parabrahma, Paramatma, or Bhagavan. Even Bhagavan also worshipped like a king, great king. So we can't understand all these loving sentiments and all. How he becomes controlled by the devotee's prema. Since Brahma and others do not understand him, we are made to understand him. The truth about him is not directly described in truth. The real nature of Lord Krishna is not vividly described in Vedas, Upanishads, and Brahma Sutras. वहां पे ये सब नहीं डिस्कस करते, which you generally read like that usually. The truth about him is not directly understood in truth as it is by intelligence, since intelligence cannot approach him. With our material intelligence, we cannot understand the real truth of Lord Krishna. We, Narada and others, pray for his mercy by following silence and other process, such as tapasya, Vedic study, mantra recitation, etc., etc. However, you Pandavas pray for his mercy by being servants. That is the difference between you and us. Huh? Narada is saying all these things. When Yudhishthira Maharaj expressed humility, then Narada also expressed his humility. So there is a competition between whose humility is superior. So like that. Just to make him elated, Narada is saying all these words. Your good fortune, none of us can estimate. The source of Parabrahma is staying in your home and becoming your subservient. We can't even understand the Parabrahma. Then what to speak of understanding Bhagavan? And what to speak of understanding Bhagavan becoming controlled by devotees? Then what to speak of understanding your greatness? So like that. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, actually, I didn't understand quite well that what it exactly means. Like Narad Muni is saying that we pray for his mercy by silence and other processes. Means the sadhana bhakti. essential.
No, not only sadhana bhakti, Narada Muni including not only himself. When he says we, all the great sages like Vasishtha, Pulaha, Kratu, Angira, Bhrugu, they always meditate upon Parabrahma and Paramatma. So
Means
he is
they
not
are
speaking about himself. He is speaking about everyone other than Pandavas, all the
okay.
great
So
sages.
it is not only means means does it mean that they are all following the methods of karma or ashtanga yoga or dhyana yoga like that, but by you all are serving him means that is bhakti yoga. Is it whether it should be understood in that way, Prabhu?
No need to analyze like that. Here is not talking about we are practicing some other yoga, you are whatever it is. All of us are trying to worship the absolute truth. But the sages like me, they ended up only able to worship or meditate upon Parabrahma. They can't go beyond that. But the source of Parabrahma is coming to your home and staying in your home and becoming yours and asking all you Pandavas for your mercy. Please tell me what can I do for you?
Okay.
So here see, we are all trying to get the mercy of Parabrahma by following the tapasya, austerities, all meditation, contemplation, all these things we are doing. And the source of that Parabrahma is in your home and he is asking you for mercy. He is asking you for some service.
Okay.
So like that.
But Prabhuji, like you Pandavas pray for his mercy by being servants. That sentence means that Pandavas become the servant of that person, means the supreme person.
See, externally speaking, Pandavas are acting. Pandavas always in their better behavior, they respect Lord Krishna. They treat Lord Krishna to be their guide, well-wisher, cousin, everything is there. From external point of view, it is like that. But if you see the among the intimate dealings, it is Lord Krishna who is staying at the house of the Pandavas so that he will get an opportunity to serve the Pandavas. Now tell me who is whose servant?
Yeah.
From
Actually, in
external point of view, in
Lord,
external dealings, of course, the Pandavas always treat Lord Krishna to be superior and take his instructions. But the same Krishna washed the feet of each and every sage who came for Raju sacrifice. And the same Krishna would ask Yudhishthira Maharaj, okay, what else I can do? What else I can do? So like that.
yeah, right.
And he always respects Yudhishthira the king.
Yeah.
Whenever Krishna would come to Indraprastha, Krishna would offer obeisance at the feet of Yudhishthira Maharaj.
Yeah. As an elder brother also, no?
Ah.
Being also an elder.
Not only the elder brother, one is the elder brother, second one is the king, monarch.
Yeah.
So now who is whose servant?
Yes, right.
So,
Understood.
of course, that doesn't mean that Yudhishthira Maharaj feels that I am superior to Krishna, not like that. As a custom, he will accept the obeisance of Krishna, but he never, it's like that. So, in that's how in 3 verses, Narada Muni glorified Pandavas and put himself in a lowest humble position, comparing himself, combining himself along with all other sages who are worshipping Brahman only. So they're saying that, see, हमारा हाल देखो, हमको परब्रह्म के पीछे आगे कुछ पता नहीं चलता है, हम जो भी करें, हम वहां पे अटक जाते हैं. बट आप लोग को भगवान खुद आके आपका सर्वेंट बन रहा है. So in comparison to all of you, who are we? We are no one. So like that, he says. So that Yudhishthira Maharaj can become satisfied, and he does not feel that okay, I'm not so fortunate like Prahlad Maharaj. Something like that. No, that is like a summary study of the entire Bhagavatam. From the point of view of rasa, what he explained is from the point of view of rasa, As you go further, rasa becomes more and more thicker and thicker, concentrated. So, so Prahlad says, see, I was in difficulty, I prayed to Lord, Lord came and protected me. And when Pandavas are in difficulty, they never pray to Lord. But Lord himself went and protected them. Who is superior? And Pandava says, we always took service of Lord Krishna. So then he says, but Yadavas were serving Lord Krishna. That too, especially Uddhava is constantly serving Lord Krishna. He is more fortunate than us. Goes further. Saisha Bhagavan Rajan. Hare Krishna, anybody?
Sa Esha Bhagwan Rajan
Vyatanod Vyatam Yasha
Yatanod Vihatam Yashaha
Pura Rudrasya Devasya
Pura Rudrasya Devasya
Maye Nananta Maina.
Maye Nanantamayina. My dear King Yudhishthir, long ago in history, a demon known as Maya Danav, who was very expert in technical knowledge, reduced the reputation of Lord Shiva. In that situation, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, saved Lord Shiva.
Now, in order to conclude this particular pastime, so how Lord helps his devotees in very crucial time. Just like for Prahlad, he suddenly appeared and helped Prahlad Maharaj. Previously also he was helping Prahlad Maharaj, but he never appeared. But this time Lord personally appeared and helped Prahlad Maharaj. Same way, Lord also helps any devotee in difficulty. To tell that, a pastime of Lord Shiva is narrated here. O King Yudhishthira, previously the Lord restored the fame of Lord Shiva, which was ruined by the demon Maya, who had unlimited powers. Mayadanava seems to be overpowered the power of Lord Shiva once. Then Lord Vishnu helped him. So then here the question, previously Narada said, na, Brahma may not understand, but Shiva definitely can understand. Yudhishthira Maharaj might have said that. Okay, Brahma did not understand. He had Brahma Vimoha. He mistook Lord Krishna to be ordinary cowherd boy. Indra also mistook. But we never saw any pastime that Lord Shiva did not understand. Lord Shiva must be knowledge always about the Lord. Actually, Lord Shiva's power is given by the Supreme Lord. To explain this, another story is told. Lord Shiva never mistook. Before mistaking, Lord Shiva, what to speak of that? Lord Shiva was bewildered by Mayadanava only. Then Lord Shiva took the shelter of Lord Vishnu. So later on never mistook Lord Vishnu. Before directly dealing with Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu, he already had some trouble with some other person. That is where he came out the trouble by the help of Lord Vishnu. So like that, many times Lord Shiva was put into problems. At one point of time, one demon was there. What was his name? Rukasura. So he was performing tapasya. He performed tapasya, but Lord Shiva was not appearing only. In order to make him appear, he began to cut the flesh from his body. And he was offering the flesh in the fire. He cut complete flesh. Still Lord Shiva was not coming. Then he said, I will cut off my head and I will offer my head only in the fire. When he was about to cut the head, then Lord Shiva appeared. Ruko, itna kyun kar rahe, itna hat kyun kar rahe, aapko kya chahiye? He said, on whomsoever head I put my hand, they should become ash. They should be burnt to ashes. So Lord Shiva had to give because he already said, I'll fulfill all your desires, you please stop cutting your neck. So he had to give. So he gave. Then he said, okay, you have given me the blessing, but I am not sure whether it will work or not. I need to test it. So test करने के लिए आपका संदूक रखा होता है. Lord Shiva is fled away from there for his own life. He was fleeing here, there, everywhere, asking for shelter. Whoever comes in between, they'll become ash. They are burnt to ash. Then who will dare to come in between? No one is coming to rescue Lord Shiva. Everyone is hiding and going away here and there. Lord Shiva traveled all over the universe. And Lord Shiva was internally praying, please save me, my dear Lord. Then Lord appeared as a small Brahmana boy, like Vamanavatu. And then Brahmana boy requested, oh, my dear gentleman, where are you running? Then he said, no, I have received a blessing from Shiva. I want to test. And Shiva is running. What? What did you receive? Blessings from Lord Shiva. From whom? Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, he has become mad. After Sati was burned to ashes during Takshya Yajna, he became completely mad. And no one makes friends with Lord Shiva because he's a mad person. You think that his blessings will work? No, he has given me the blessings. No, I don't think it will work. It will never work because Lord Shiva himself is already mad because he lost his wife, he lost his sanity. He is simply roaming here and there and he has no home, nothing. He is not even powerful. He has no power at all. He might have said like that just to play prank with you. It does not work. Then the boy said so mesmerizingly said, see, you keep your hand upon your head, nothing will happen to you. I am 100% sure nothing will happen. So hearing those words, Asura thought that okay, no problem. हो सकता है अपना पति को खो गया, पागल हो गया होगा, अभी क्या करें? तो ऐसा करते करते सर के ऊपर हाथ रख दिया. He burned to ashes. So like that, Lord Shiva was saved. So like that, many times Lord Vishnu comes to rescue of Lord Shiva. So same thing here.
Hare Krishna.
One second, Mataji. Mataji is asking a question.
Okay.
No, that happened not in Lingaraj. Here, Varanasi. Lord Shiva did not fight with Krishna in that context. Lord Shiva had to fight with Krishna in the context of Usha and Ruddha, the Banasura. Banasura had 1,000 arms. 1,000 arms. So once Lord Shiva was doing Nritya, he played 500 instruments with 1,000 arms. We read two arms at least to play Kartal, Mridanga, anything. With 1,000 arms, he was playing 500 instruments. As a result of that, Lord Shiva became so enthusiastic to dance. He was dancing like anything. And he danced like that. He was so happy. He said, please tell me what do you want? I am ready to give you whatever you want. Then he said, please become the gatekeeper of my city. Please protect me from all people. Whatever may happen, you have to protect me. Lord Shiva says, no problem, not only me, my entire family will protect your city when there is a need. Then in the case of Usha and Ruddha, Banasura captured Anuruddha. The news went to Lord Krishna. Naradamuni sent the news. Then Lord Krishna came to fight with Banasura in Pragyutichipur, that is in Assam. In that fight, Lord Shiva, Ganesh, Kartikeya, Nandi, they all fought with Lord Krishna's army. There he fought forever. But he just fought for a casual fight. He did not fight like seriously. And no, not that. There was another demon after Lord Krishna kills. What was his name? Dev, founder ka Vasudev. Founder ka Vasudev's friend was the king of Kashi. He performed yajna to please Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva had to appear. वो भी serious यज्ञ कर रहे थे. Lord Shiva appeared. Then he said, I want to kill. He did not tell the name. I want to kill a person. Please help me. How can I help you? You give me a powerful demon who can go and destroy the entire city of that person. Then he understood whom he want to kill. It was Krishna. Lord Shiva was also intelligent. He said, okay, no problem. I'll give you a fiery demon. You can release upon your enemy. But make sure that this demon will only work upon an enemy who is a hater of Brahmanas. If that person is a worshipper of Brahmanas, respecter of Brahmanas, the same demon will come back and kill you and destroy your city. Lord Shiva knew. He has put the condition. So this fellow, he was so mad that he forgot that Krishna is such a nasty person. Worship Brahmanas. He cannot. That is not possible. My friend was worshipping all the Brahmanas, and Krishna came disguised and killed my friend. Jarasandha. So he said, Krishna cannot worship the Brahmanas. Then immediately went the Rakshasa to Dwaraka. He came all the way up to Dwaraka, Duryodhana chased after that Rakshasa. And that Rakshasa went all the way up to Varanasi. In front of this king of Kashi, the Duryodhana destroyed the demon and destroyed the entire city. And destroyed the king also. And then came and chased after Lord Shiva also. Because you are staying here, you think that you can do whatever you want. Then Lord Shiva had to kind of given warning. Lord Shiva said, no, I'm leaving this place. Then Lord Shiva left that place and he went to Bhubaneswar. And he made a residence in Bhubaneswar, leaving Varanasi. He stays incognito, invisible in Varanasi, in a visible way in Lingaraj, Bhubaneswar. That's where he shifted there. So they are all there in Granthi Canto book. Granthi Canto, they are all there. Krishna book, they are all there. Can read. So in any case, Lord Shiva, because of many other instances, he had received the favor of Lord Vishnu. He is always in knowledge of Lord Krishna. That's why he never makes a mistake. Even sometimes if he had to make, he does it in proper knowledge. So now, one such situation where Lord Shiva got the help of Lord Vishnu is this past time. Yes, Mataji, you are trying to say something?
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, actually, I have heard two stories. Like one is this boy, what you explained, that he tries to fool the demon that Lord Shiva has gone mad, like that. And another is like there is another story now where Lord Vishnu takes the form of a beautiful woman and she dances. And during the dance, she puts her hand on her head, and the demon was supposed to imitate her and dance with her. So he also puts, and then he gets burned, like that. Also, some stories there.
Yes. The same pastime is told in the Bhagavatam, like as we discussed. As you discussed, the same story comes in the other Puranas. In other Puranas, Lord Vishnu comes as a Mohini Murti. In the Bhagavatam, he comes as Vatu.
Okay, so it is regarding the same demon.
Same pastime.
Okay, but then why it is differently described, like the Kalpabhed or something like that?
No, Kalpa Beda. The audience of Bhagavatam are happy with a Vatu. The other audience, they are happy with Mohini Murti.
Okay.
Based on the mentality of the audience, the pastime will be narrated.
Okay, thank you very much.
Correct. Rajo
Rajovacha
Kasmin Karmani Devasya
Kasmin Karmani Devasya
Manohan Jagadishu Ishitu
Mayohan Jagadishitu
Yata Chopachita Kirti
Yatha Chopachita Kirti
Krishne Nanena Katayata
Krishne
Katyatam.
Krishne Nanena Katyatam. Maharaj Yudhishthir said, for what reason did the demon Mayadana vanquish Lord Shiva's reputation? How did Lord Krishna save Lord Shiva and expand his reputation again? Kindly describe this incident.
So in one verse he told, even Lord Shiva also receives favor of Lord Vishnu sometimes. Don't worry, it happens. Then Lord Vishnu asked, please tell me in detail. I only briefly. Please explain how the demon Maya Danava destroyed Lord Shiva's reputation and how Lord Krishna restored his reputation. Please tell me the story in detail. Raja refers to Yudhishthira, explain how Mayadanava destroyed the reputation of Lord Shiva. Sri Narada Uvacha.
श्रीनारद उवाच
Nirjita Asura Devai
निर्जिता असुरा देवैः
Yudhi Anenopabrammitai
युधि अनेनोपबृंहितैः
Mayinam Paramacharyam
मा-
Mayinam Paramacharyam
मायिना परमाचार्यं
Mayam Sharanamayayu.
मयं शरणमाययु. Narad Muni said, when the demigods, who are always powerful by the mercy of Lord Krishna, fought with the Asuras were defeated, and therefore they took shelter of Mayadanav, the greatest of the demons.
Narada Muni says, when the demons were defeated by the Devatas, made powerful by Lord Krishna, the demons took shelter of the demon Maya, their supreme teacher. Just like Vishwakarma is the architect of Devatas, similarly, Mayadanava is the architect of the Asuras. As well, he is also a second kind of guru for all the Asuras. The first guru is Shukracharya. Like Devatas' first guru is Praspati. Their second guru will be Vishwakarma. Similarly, for Asuras, their first guru is Shukracharya, their second guru is Mayadanava. So after Samudra Manthan episode, all these things happened when Devatas defeated the Danavas thoroughly, without any hope. That time all the Asuras took shelter of Mayadanava, their second teacher. So what they did? Sanirmaya Purastisro
Sanirmaya Purastisro
Haimi Raupaya Shirvibuhu
Hayami Ropyaya Sirvibhu
Durlakshapaya Samyoga
Durlakshapaya Sanyoga
Durvitarkya Parichadan
Durvitarkya Parichada
Tabiste Surasena Senanyo
Tabhiste Surasenanyo
Lokan Strin Seshwaran Rapa
Lokan Srimseshwaran Rupa
Maranto Nashayam Chakruho
Smaranto Nashayan Chakru
Purva Vairam Alakshita
Purva Vairam Alakshita. Mayadanava, the great leader of the demons, prepared 3 invisible residents and gave them to the demons. These dwellings resembled airplanes made of gold, silver, and iron, and they contained uncommon paraphernalia. My dear King Yudhishthira, because of these 3 dwellings, the commanders of the demons remained invisible to the demigods. Taking advantage of this opportunity, the demons, remembering their former enmity, began to vanquish the 3 worlds, the upper, middle, and lower planetary system.
Powerful Mayadanava prepared 3 residences, basically 3 airplanes. One airplane is made up of gold, other one is made up of silver, third one is made up of iron. Equipped with uncommon weaponry, uncommon instruments, whose coming and going could not be seen, and gave them to the demons. The interesting nature of these 3 airplanes is the airplane is not visible, the people inside the airplane is not visible, their weapons also not visible. Only when they throw arrows, the arrows will come down and hit you. From where they are coming, no one can understand. From nowhere, suddenly the weapon, the arrows Trishul, all these things, spears, they are suddenly fall upon you. With whom you will fight? That is the specialty of these three airplanes. The airplane itself is not visible. उसके अंदर जो भी है वो भी दिखता नहीं और उनका बाण वगैरह कुछ भी दिखता नहीं वहां से सिर्फ वेपन्स आते हैं बाहर. That is the trick which he used. Just like in Maya Sabha, he made something. What is there will appear like as if not there. What is not there appears like as if it is there. In the Maya Sabha. Maya Sabha. Not Indraprastha. Indraprastha was a proper normal city. That is Maya Sabha. That is the guest house. So here he did like this. Even there was another demon who fought with Lord Krishna, also had a aerial mansion like this. Shalva. When now the discussion is going on, Lord Krishna just now killed Shishupal. When the news went to Shalva, Shalva became very angry. How can Krishna kill unjustly my friend Shishupal? And then anyway, Krishna is in Dwaraka right now. In Indraprastha right now, I can destroy Dwaraka. So because Dwaraka is in the middle of the ocean, no one can go by chariots. The roadway is not there. So the only way to go to Dwaraka is aerial way. Shalva also had a aerial mansion like this, which is also not visible. Whoever is there in that airplane, no, is not visible. Only the arrows will come. So like that, he came and attacked Dwaraka. And other Dwaraka who are there in Dwaraka, they try to defend, but still they cannot. Lot of damage happened, lot of buildings were broken apart, lot of people were injured, so many things. Even Pradyumna could not defend. Krishna and Balaram are still in Indraprastha. All children of Krishna, they all went back after the Yajna is over. So they could not defend. They all became injured. They can't fight anymore. So lot of city was destroyed also because of the Shalva. The news came to Lord Krishna. Then Lord Krishna immediately went to Dwaraka and he destroyed that invisible aerial mansion. He also killed Shalva. He killed Shalva afterwards. When the aerial mansion was destroyed, all the people became visible and they killed all of them, all the asuras. But in that airplane, whoever was there, none of them were visible. How many are there? No one knows. One person, 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, 1 lakh, 1 crore, they are not visible only. And every one of them throwing the arrows. Same thing here. 3 huge airplanes, and how many asuras might be there in that, no one knows. And they are releasing so many weapons, and so many weapons were falling upon the devatas. O king, because of these 3 dwellings, the commanders of the demons, remembering their previous enmity, without being seen, destroyed the 3 worlds and their leaders. Bhuloka, Bhorloka, Sargaloka are completely destroyed by the asuras. Because they can't do anything also. They don't know from where the weapons are coming, who will release the weapon. The houses coming and doing could not be seen. That means the airplanes are coming and going, but they are not seen. Suddenly arrows will come. And then they are not seen. Oh, okay, arrow is coming from here. You may throw return arrow. By the time the airplane lands somewhere else, from there arrows will come. So like that. That was the power of Mayadagama. That much he could do. So yes. And who requested Mayadagama to do all these things? There was a Asura who became known as, after this past time, Tripura Asura. The Asura who became the king of 3 cities. What was his original name? We don't know. But after the 3 cities was made by the request of this Asura, that Asura became known as Tripura Asura. 3 cities are there. Like there are like 3 cities, 3 airplanes. So he is also there in one of the 3 cities, and he is also throwing the most of the arrows he is only throwing. So like that. So all devatas are bewildered. People on Bhuloka, Bhorloka, they are bewildered. With whom they will fight? They can't fight anybody. They requested Brahma. Brahma told, please go to Shiva. Shiva can help you. So they came to Shiva. Tataste Sheshwaraloka.
Tataste Sheshwara Loka.
उपासाद्येश्वरं नता
उपासाद्येश्वरं नतः
त्राहिणस्तावकान् देवा
त्राहिणस्तावकं देवां
विनष्टां त्रिपुरालये.
विनष्टां त्रिपुरालयै. Thereafter, when the demons had begun to destroy the higher planetary systems, the rulers of those planets went to Lord Shiva, fully surrendered unto him, and said, Dear Lord, we demigods living in the three worlds are about to be vanquished. We are your followers. Kindly save us.
At least Devatas understood that the arrows are coming from three places. So they conclude that okay, from these three places the arrows are coming. Seems to be three invisible cities. Thereafter, the Devatas approached Lord Shiva at the request of Lord Brahma and fully surrendered unto Lord Shiva. They requested Lord Shiva, "Oh, our dear Lord, we have been destroyed by these three cities. Kindly save us, your servants." They requested Lord Shiva. Now Lord Shiva had to do something. He cannot say no to it because Devatas all came, they are in trouble. Atamanugruhya Bhagavan.
Okay, read Mataji.
अथानुगृह्य भगवान्
मा भैष्पेति सुरां विभुः
मा भैष्टेति सुरान् विभुः
शरं धनुषि सन्धाय
शरं धनुषि सन्धाय
पुरेषु अस्त्रं यमुञ्चत.
पुरेषु अस्त्रं व्यमुञ्चत. The most powerful and able Lord Shiva reassured them and said, Do not be afraid. He then fixed his arrows to his bow and released them towards the three residences occupied by the demons.
Powerful Lord Shiva, showing favor to Devatas, said, My dear Devatas, don't be afraid. I am here to protect you. I will destroy the cities and also the asuras in that. Fixing his arrows to his bow, he released them toward the three residences of the demons. Shiva came forward and released three arrows toward the three cities. What happened? Tatogni Varna Ishava
Tatognivarnam Ishava
Utpetu Suryamandalat
Utpetu Suryamandalat
Yata Mayuka Sandoha
Yatha Mayukha Sandoha
Nadrishyanta Puroyata.
Nadrushanta Puroyata. The arrows released by Lord Shiva appeared like fiery beams emanating from the sun globe and covered the three residential airplanes, which could then no longer be seen.
The fiery arrows emanating from Lord Shiva's bow, like the rays emanating from the sun, reached the three cities. Because of the arrows, the abodes could no longer be seen. So it is said that maybe it seems that by the power of Lord Shiva, the three cities became visible. Then, just like early in the morning when sun rises, there are unlimited rays of sun will come out of sun. Similarly, from the Lord Shiva's bow, unlimited arrows came. So many arrows came, as a result of that, the three cities became invisible. Because the arrows covered the three cities. In the so many arrows, the arrows are spreading everywhere, just like sunlight is spreading everywhere. So the cities which became visible, again then they are covered by the arrows, they became invisible. Like the rays of the sun, the arrows emanated from Lord Shiva's bow. Because of those arrows, the abodes could not be seen. Then what? Tais pruštva vyasava sarve
तैः स्पृष्टा विर्सवा सर्वे
निपेतु स्म पुरौकशः
निपेतु स्म पुरोकसा
तान् आनीय महायोगी
तानानीय महायोगी
मया कूपारसे क्षिपत्.
माया कूपारसे क्षिपा. Attacked by Lord Shiva's golden arrows, all the demoniac inhabitants of those three dwellings lost their lives and fell down. Then the great mystic Mayadanav dropped the demons into a nectarian well that he had created.
Because of Lord Shiva's power, the three cities became visible, the Asuras became visible, and Lord Shiva threw so many arrows, innumerable arrows, just like sun rays from the sun. And as the arrows hit the target, all the Asuras were severely injured, they became unconscious. Touched by those arrows, all the demoniac inhabitants of those three dwellings fell down lifeless, they all dead. सबको भगवान शिव ने मार दिया. But the great mystic Mayadanava took the demons and dropped them in a well of nectar to restore their life. In order to rejuvenate them, Mayadanava created a well of nectar. And all the dead bodies of the Asuras were thrown into that well, and all the Asuras got up. They all became alive. Lord Shiva killed. Mayadanava retrieved them. Then who is powerful? Huh?
Mayadana.
So at least apparently in this particular event, Mayadanava showed his supremacy over Lord Shiva. Even that person who was killed by Lord Shiva is retrieved by Mayadanava. He seems to be showing more powers than Lord Shiva. Siddhamruta rasa spruštva
Siddhamrita rasa sprishta
vajrasara mahaujasaha
vajrasara mahaujasaha
uttastur megadalana
uthasturmeghadalana
Vaidyuta iva vahnayah.
vaidyuta iva vanhayaha. When the dead bodies of the demons came in touch with the nectar, their bodies became invincible to thunderbolts. Endowed with great strength, they got up like lightning, penetrating clouds.
When the dead bodies of the demons came in touch with the nectar in the nectar pond, their bodies became strong like thunderbolts. Vajra jaisa ban gaya sab log. Endowed with great strength, they got up like fiery lightning, which penetrates the clouds. Now thunderbolts jaisa ban gaya sab log. And they are ready for the war. They were like fiery lightning piercing the clouds. Just like a lightning derides the beauty of clouds, the warriors derided the beauty of the dark airplanes. The airplane was like the cloud, and these asuras were like the lightning. That is the appearance now. All these rejuvenated asuras. Again, they came back for fight.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
That means why this episode is coming, because the Lord is always eager to help his devotees. God does not tolerate his devotees are in difficulty. No. Previously, the Prahlad was protected in all times, visibly, sometimes invisibly. Many times invisibly, one time invisibly. Same way, he also restored the fame of Lord Shiva at other point of time. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, like when this plane was invisible and the resident in that and everything in that plane was also invisible. So, like Lord Shiva could still see the plane, and that is, or with the from where the arrows were
No, no, no,
coming.
no. For Devata, the plane was invisible, but for Lord Shiva, the plane became visible. When Lord
Okay.
Shiva came, first he might have done something to make them visible, to make the asuras visible. Then he threw arrows to kill the asuras. He could kill all the asuras also.
Yeah.
But Lord Shiva, because of his position and power, he can make them visible. He did it. He killed them. But afterwards, he left. He went back. But
Okay.
Mayadanava came and rejuvenated all of them.
And also, Prabhuji, like what kind of a power this is, because these asuras, they being the demons, like still they have such powers. Like means I was hearing in one of the lecture, like that Shukracharya had such a power that even if somebody is killed in the war and to pieces, the body has been made to pieces, still he could revive that person to life. Like here we are seeing, at least Shukracharya was a sage, like that. Now he was a guru of demons. But here Mayadanava is not at that post, but still he has such a power that he can revive the dead
No, no,
person
no.
to life.
Mayadanava is also like that only. See, Shukracharya is by birth a Brahmana and is a teacher. Mayadanava, see, Shukracharya could be the teacher of, we can say, what we can say, teacher of the Vedas, something like that. And Mayadanava is the teacher of the occasional studies.
What study?
Occasional studies. He's a architect, na? He
Yeah,
will
yeah.
teach. He will teach architecture. Other teachers will teach physics, chemistry, and all. He will teach architecture. He is a vocational teacher. Other teachers are Shukracharya is the teacher of regular studies. So like that in our modern context.
Okay, but means to reviving somebody to life
No,
from
no.
death.
Why you are getting this question? We discussed a lot in fifth canto. Fifth canto, Mayadanava's power was already discussed. Mayadanava is the one who constructs the buildings for all the people in all the 7 lower planetary systems. His son Bala had 100 mystic potencies. Just by adding, he created all the different variety of ladies. So they will have all this power. Of course, Shukracharya's power could be little more than that of Mayadanava. That I can agree. But currently, previously Shukracharya also did the same thing. During Samudra Manthan episode, when everyone was killed almost, he revived everyone. He saved Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj also almost dead. He retrieved Bali Maharaj, Shukracharya. 8th candidate comes.
Prabhuji, but generally we say that life and death is in the hands of Lord, Supreme Lord, and nobody can, do any interventions. Even the time of death of everybody is decided, like that. It is said now that nobody can. Hareka Shwas is already given, already said that how much breaths somebody can take, like that. So how these people have, that is what I'm not understanding, that what kind of a powers these are, that they can supersede even the Lord, that somebody is dead
No,
and now
it's not,
saying,
it's not about superseding. See, everything is happening within the material world. They may revive a person here, but they don't have the power to deliver a person and send the person to back to Godhead. That power they don't have. Within the material world, they can play with all this birth and death. They can't play with offering liberation. That which Lord can do.
okay, that they are not desiring also either, I think.
Ah,
Liberation by demons don't desire that. Yeah.
hmm.
But still, it is quite interesting
No,
to know.
it is very simple because they are all the Devata category. Na? Devatas have this much power. Human beings, you can't see such kind of powers in any of the human beings. But among the Devatas, you should be able to see such powers. That is not a big thing.
But Devatas also can revive anybody to life,
Ah,
one who has
yeah.
died.
The Devatas can revive and Devatas Guru Brospati also can do all these things. It is not that they can't do. They can also do.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, but still we see Prabhuji like at the time of Samudra Manthan and all that, when the devatas are almost dead or they are troubled by whatever, then they have to be revived by the Lord. So they themselves have the power to bring somebody to life, but when they are in distress and trouble, they need the powers of the Lord. Now like that.
See, just now you only said. So they are counteracting the law of nature, law of God. Because asuras, they want to go against. Even among the devatas, somebody died, they may say, okay, what can be done? That is their destiny, they died. Even though they have the power to revive, but they don't revive. They don't misuse that power for no reason. But asuras willingly misuse that power. So it is like that.
Okay. I couldn't hear Prabhuji the last thing what you said because the
See,
voice is going off. But
though devatas have same powers, but for every time they may not use those powers. Every time they don't revive, everyone dies. They say, okay, अभी उनका time हो गया, वो चले गए, जाने दो. Like that, they kind of they accept the reality. But other asura they don't. No, no, how can it happen? No, जीने का, जानबूझ के जीने का. ऐसे उनको they will revive it. So basically, it is like that.
okay, thank you, Prabhuji.
विलोक्य भग्न संकल्पम
Vilokya.
Okay,
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji, you can continue.
विलोकभक्ष्यन् सङ्कल्पम्
विमनक्षं वृषध्वजम्
विमनक्षं वृषध्वजम्
तदायं भगवान् विष्णु
तदायं भगवान् विष्णु
तत्रोपायम् अकल्पयत्
तत्रोपायम् अकल्पयत्
वत्सच्चासि तदा ब्रह्मा
वत्सच्चाति तद् ब्रह्म
स्वयं विष्णुरहमिगौ
स्वयं विष्णुरयं हि गो
प्रविश्य त्रिपुरं काले
प्रविश्यां त्रिपुरं काले
रसकूपामृतं पपौ
रसाकूपामृतं पपो. Translation. Seeing Lord Shiva very much aggrieved and disappointed, the Supreme Personality of God, Lord Vishnu, considered how to stop this nuisance created by Maya Danav. Then Lord Brahma became a calf and Lord Vishnu a cow. And at noon, they entered the residence and drank all the nectar in the well.
Seeing what had happened, Lord Shiva became disappointed. Seeing Lord Shiva aggrieved and disappointed, the Supreme Lord Vishnu found the solution for that. Lord Brahma became a calf and Lord Vishnu became a cow. The cow and calf, feeling thirsty, they noontime, they entered the residence and drank all the nectar in the well. So maybe in between might have happened. So they all came back again. Lord Shiva killed them again. They all put into nectar well. Again they are revived. Like that 2-3 times it might have happened. And Lord Shiva became completely disgusted. What is this? How many times I killed? They are reviving again and again. What to do? Then Lord Vishnu becoming cow requested Brahma to become calf, and they silently went and drank the nectar. If this time they are killed, they cannot be revived. Something like that, we can say. ते सुरा हि अपि पश्यन्तो
ते सुरा हि अपि पश्यन्तो
नान्यशेदुं विमोहिता
न नशेदन् विमोहितः
तद्विज्ञाय महायोगी
तद्विज्ञाय महायोगी
रसपालानिदं जगौ
रसपालाम् इदं जगौ
स्मयन् विशोका शोकार्तान्
Smayan Vishokah Shokarthan.
Smaran Daiva Gatim Chatam.
Smaran Daiva Gatim Chatam. The demons could see the calf and cow, but because of the illusion created by the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the demons could not forbid them. The great mystic Maya Danav became aware that the calf and the cow were drinking the nectar, and he could understand this to be the unseen power of providence. Thus he spoke to the demons who were grievously lamenting.
Though the demons saw the cow and calf, because of bewilderment, they did not stop them. Knowing this, the great mystic Mayadanava, surprised but not lamenting, and understanding the will of fate, spoke to the demons guarding the nectar who were lamenting. So the gatekeepers of that entire nectar well, so they were simply seeing the cow. They can't shoo it off and they can't harm the cow. Somehow their Paramatma did not allow them. So they were just simply seeing the cow drink. They thought that okay, cow may drink little bit nectar, and then the cow will go away. Neither they thought, but the cow is drinking till it got completed. Understanding what had happened, Mayadanava understood. So what can be done? I made some plan, and Lord had some other plan. So I can't change the plan of the Lord. So then he spoke to the gatekeepers and all the other asuras. Devo suro naro nyuva.
Devo suro naro nyuva.
Neshwaro stita neshwaro stiha kashana.
Neshwaro sthita kaschana.
Atmanonyatyatvadishtam.
Atmano anisyavadistam.
Devena pohitum dvaya.
Devena apohitam devo dvayo. Translation. Maya Danav said, what has been destined by the Supreme Lord for oneself, for others, and for both oneself and others cannot be undone anywhere or by anyone, whether one be a demigod, a demon, a human being, or anyone else.
These words are spoken by Mayadanava to the Asuras who are guarding the lake of the nectar. He said, what has been destined by fate for oneself, for others, or for both oneself and others cannot be prevented by a devata, a demon, a human, or anyone else. What has to happen to a person, or what's supposed to happen to a person because of another person, or by the both for each other, cannot be prevented by a devata, a demon, a human, or anyone else. Just now we were discussing now why Mayadanava is going against the destiny. He went for a while, but destiny has something. Then he understood, I cannot go against the destiny for long. I could have gone against the destiny maybe for some time only, not eternally. Then he understood, I cannot change it. Whatever is supposed to happen, it will happen. It seems that Asura is supposed to be killed now. It will happen. No one is capable of counteracting what is decided by the fate for oneself, or other, or for both. जो नसीब में लिखा वो हो ही जाएगा, हम कितना भी प्रयास करो उसको बदलने के लिए. It's like that. We may delay it, but we cannot change it. इस प्रकार अभी इधर Mayadanva delayed it. Asuras are supposed to be killed, he delayed it, but he cannot change. That he understood. Oh, we have booked the room till 8:30. After 8:30, fill. अतासौ शक्ति स्वामी
अथासौ स्वस्तिभिः स्वाभिः
शम्भो प्रादानिकं व्यदत्
शम्भो प्राधानिकं व्यधात्
धर्मज्ञानाविरक्तृद्धि
धर्मज्ञानविरक्त्युद्रिक्
तपो विद्या क्रियादिभिः
तपो विद्याक्रियादिभिः
रथं सूतं ध्वजं वाहन्
रथं सूतं ध्वजं वाहान्
धनुर्वर्मा शरादियत्
धनुर्वर्मा शरादियत्
सन्नद्धो रथमास्ताय
सन्नद्धो रथमास्थाय
शरं धनुरुपाददे
शरं धनुरुपाददे. Narad Muni continued, therefore Lord Krishna, by his own personal potency, consisting of religion, knowledge, renunciation, opulence, austerity, education, and activities, equipped Lord Shiva with all the necessary paraphernalia, such as chariot, a charioteer, a flag, horses, elephants, a bow, a shield, and arrows. When Lord Shiva was fully equipped in this way, he sat down on the chariot with his arrow and bow to fight with the demons.
Then Lord Krishna equipped Lord Shiva with all the necessary paraphernalia, such as a chariot, charioteer, flag, carriers, bow, shield, arrows, which were empowered by Lord's potency, consisting of dharma, jnana, virakti, ruddhi, tapa, vidya, kriyadivi, etc. That means religion, knowledge, renunciation, prosperity, austerity, education, and other activities. When Lord Shiva was fully equipped in this way, he sat down on the chariot and took up his arrows and bow. Previously, n number of times Lord Shiva tried to kill them, and every time they were revived. Now, in order to boost the confidence of Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna personally gave him a special chariot, a chariot driver with a special flag, just like Agnidev gave to Arjuna special chariot and horses and also flag. The Hanuman Kapitwaja was given that time only. He did not give any charioteer. Krishna only had a charioteer at that time. But here Krishna gave him charioteer also. Flag, carriers, other people who follow behind the chariot, the bow, shield, the arrows, all the things, whatever required for fight, everything was given to Lord Shiva. And everything is endowed with all the wonderful opulences. Dharma, jnana, vairagya, prosperity, austerity, education, and all the karma activities. How many are there total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is one more is missing. Visena Ashtaishwaryas. These are the 8 Aishwaryas. Those people who have these 8 things, they are said to be really Aishwaryavan. Not the bank balance, home, flat, car, and all. These are the Ashtaishwaryas. Visena Krishna Sodamopagate Dharma Jnanadibi Saha. Lord Krishna returned back along with Dharma, Jnanadibi and others. Other things are all mentioned here. What are the other things? Dharma, Jnana, Vairagya, Riddhi. Riddhi means prosperity. Visena Aishwaryasya, Samagrasya, Viryasya, Ashasasriya, Jnana, Vairagyoschaiva, Sannambaga, Itan. This is 6 appliances. So 6b hai idhar isme. Tapo, Vidya, Vidya means Bhakti. Kriya means karma. There are 6 sadhanas are there, na? Karma yoga, Jnana yoga, Ashtanga yoga, Tapasya, Vairagya, and Bhakti. They are all there. Kriya means Karma yoga, Vidya means Bhakti yoga, Tapasya, Vairagya, Jnana, and Ashtanga. So Ashtanga is the thing that we can add here. And Dharma is anyway there. So like that, all these are the 8 opulences. Lord Shiva was endowed with all these 8 opulences. Now he is a complete person. We can achieve anything. So Lord Vishnu endowed him with all 8 opulences. And although all the weaponry, chariot, horses, chariot driver, and all supporting army, everything is there. So now Lord Krishna boosted the confidence of Lord Shiva. Aso means Lord Krishna. Pradhanikam means here. Actually, not necessarily Lord Krishna, it can be Lord Vishnu also. Because when this pastime happened long back, so it's Lord Vishnu only. But Prabhupada, our people translate Krishna in that way. Pradhanikam means articles for battles such as chariot. The Lord empowered the articles with his various energies, Ashtaishwaryas. Since the Lord's Shaktis are eternal and victorious, the articles of war also became similar. The Lord Vishnu gave his own opulences upon Lord Shiva. Whoever all these opulences, they will never be defeated. That comes now in the Bhagavad Gita first chapter. Prabhupada writes, Jayastu Panduputranam Esha Paksha Janardana. There will be victory to the sons of Pandu because on their side there is Lord Krishna. In whichever side Lord Krishna is there, in their side Lakshmi will be there. Wherever Mother Lakshmi is there, they will have opulence and victory. Like this is the expression of the word Madhava. Madhavi is Goddess Lakshmi. Madhava is the Lord of Goddess Lakshmi. So wherever Krishna is there, that is where Lakshmi is there. Wherever Lakshmi is there, that is where victory is there. So in that way. Now Lord Shiva definitely will have victory. Lord Shiva and the chariot was also endowed with Bhakti Yoga. He is also endowed with Bhakti Yoga. The Lord's quality. And those of the chariot, like the driver, were also endowed with knowledge and other qualities that take shelter of Bhakti. And Lord Shiva is also fully endowed with Bhakti Yoga. And the chariot driver also endowed with Bhakti Yoga. All the opulences are there, they are endowed with Bhakti Yoga. Everything is there fully Krishna conscious. Now, why would they become defeated? So now, with confidence boosted, Lord Shiva went ahead to fight with Tripurasura. Sharam Dhanumshi Sandhaya
Sharam Dhanushi Sandhyaya
Muhurte Abhijitishwara
Muhurte Abhijiteshwara
Tadaha Tena Durvedya
Tadaha Tena Durbedya
Harota Tripuro Nrupa.
Harotha Tripure Nrupa. My dear King Yudhishthir, the most powerful Lord Shiva joined the arrows to his bow, and at noon he set fire to all 3 residents of the demons and thus destroyed them.
Then the powerful Lord Shiva, stringing the arrows to his bow, burnt up the 3 residences of the demons at noon. During Abhijit Murta, that means noon time, Lord Shiva released so many arrows. This time he did not kill the Asuras. First he destroyed the 3 cities. Divi Dundubayone Dur
Divi dundubhyo ne dur
Vimana Shatasankula
vimana shata sankulaha
Devarshi Pitru Siddesha
devarshi pitra siddhesha
Jayeti Kusumotkarai
jayeti kusumotkarai
Avakiranja Guru Harishta
avakiranja gururishtam
Nandrutos Chapsaro Guna.
nandrutushchapsaro ganaha. Seated in their airplanes in the sky, the inhabitants of the higher planetary systems beat many kettle drums. The demigods, saints, pitas, siddhas, and various other personalities showered flowers on the head of Lord Shiva, wishing him all victory, and the apsaras began to chant and dance with great pleasure.
So Lord Shiva First of all, burnt the three cities, then killed all the asuras, then killed their leader, Tripurasura. The details are not mentioned, but everyone is delivered. Then the Devatas are celebrating. Drums sounded in the sky, seated in hundreds of airplanes. The Devatas, sages, Pitrus, Siddhas, and various great personalities showered flowers to wish Lord Shiva and his victory. And the Apsaras began to chant and dance with great pleasure. And Devatas are expressing their jubilation upon the victory of Lord Shiva. Because now they are saved, they are protected. Because this time there is no nectar left to revive them. So they are died forever. So in that way. Evam Dagva Puram Tisro
एवं दग्ध्वा पुरं तिस्रो
Bhagavan Purahan Rupa
भगवान् पुरहानुपा
Brahmadibi Stuyamana
ब्रह्मादिभिः स्तूयमानः
Swamdama Pratyapadyata.
स्वं धाम प्रत्यपद्यत. O King Yudhishthir, thus Lord Shiva is known as Tripurari, the annihilator of the three dwellings of the demons, because he burns these dwellings to ashes. Being worshipped by the demigods headed by Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva returned to his own abode.
Yeah, just like Lord Krishna is called as Murari because he killed Mura demon. Similarly, Lord Shiva become known as Tripurari, who destroyed the Tripuras, three cities, and also the Tripurasura. O king, after burning these dwellings to ashes, Lord Shiva, the destroyer of the three cities, praised by the Devatas, headed by Lord Brahma, returned to his own abode. So like that he went back. He became victorious in the war. Actually, here the entire story is not told. The full story will come in the other Puranas. So Lord Shiva first destroyed the three cities. Then all the asuras became completely visible. Lord Shiva killed all of them one by one. Then there was a great fight between Tripurasura and Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva killed Tripurasura. Then Lord Shiva directly went to Rasatala Loka, where Mayadanava resides. He wanted to kill Mayadanava because Mayadanava made such a cities which caused trouble to the entire universe. Boloka, Bolok, Sargaloka. But Mayadanava understood. I have done all these things, but I cannot stand in front of Lord Shiva because now Lord Shiva is specifically empowered by Lord Vishnu. He immediately came and fell flat in front of Lord Shiva. He prayed to Lord Shiva, my dear Lord, please forgive me. Because of some pride and because of some insane nature, I did all these things. Hereafter, I will never ever do such kind of mistake. Please protect me. Lord Shiva said, no problem. Don't be afraid. You are safe. So he became an ardent devotee of Lord Shiva from there on. So that story is not mentioned here in the section of Bhagavatam, but it comes in Mahabharata. Mahabharata, the entire story is explained in great detail. So like that, Lord Shiva's name and fame was restored by Lord Vishnu. Bhagavatam tells the story like this. Mahabharata also tells the story similar way. Lord Vishnu did all these things. But if you see the same story in Devi Bhagavatam, it is said that it is Devi Durga Devi empowered Lord Shiva. There is one Purana known as Ganesh Purana. In that Ganesh Purana, it is said that it is Ganesh ji who empowered Lord Shiva. ऐसा अलग अलग पुराण में it will be attributed to अलग अलग people to attract the corresponding audience. The respective audience become elated to practice their particular puja and all. When they understand that their Aradhya Devi or Devata did everything. They want to know their Aradhya Devata is the source of everything. Their Aradhya Devata or Devata Devi is the creator, maintainer, and destroyer, and everything, and Paramatma also. Devotees of Lord Shiva see Shiva as Paramatma. Ah. That's how it is. That's what it is created like that. See here Mataji is asking the question that this kind of understanding creates a confusion and conflict among the worshippers of different devatas and the worshippers of Lord Vishnu. How to deal with it? Lord Krishna also tells the same thing in the Bhagavad Gita. If somebody is worshipping devatas, don't disturb them. Bhagavatam second canto, I suppose. Second canto comes. If they are worshipping, let them worship. If they have the mentality that they think that okay, their Aratya is the supreme most, okay, let them worship.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
But then, what is the actuality, Prabhuji? Because each Purana will try to glorify that particular Lord to attract particular kind of audience. And Lord Vishnu's devotee will glorify Lord Vishnu because they want to attract Vaishnavas. But what is the actuality then? Or it is like Vaidurya diamond that with every angle, from every angle one sees, they will see the different kind of a color like that. How it should be understood.
From Tattva point of view, all are right only.
How can be all right?
Because they are not saying on their own. Shastra is saying it. They are simply repeating the Shastra.
We are talking about
If
particular
Shastra is right, they are right. If they are wrong, then Shastra is also wrong.
I didn't understand.
So don't worry, no problem. Like Sri Vaishnava says, Lord Vishnu is the supreme. Lord Vishnu's avatara is Lord Krishna. Gaudiya Vaishnava says, Lord Krishna is supreme. Lord Krishna's avatara is Lord Vishnu. So who is right among these two?
Prabhuji, I'm not able to hear you. Sorry, so I can't understand it.
Prabhuji, your voice is fluctuating. Sometimes it is
Internet issue. I'm sorry.
So low, Prabhuji, that we can't listen anything. Even if we are just, my ears are attached to this, but still can't.
Oh, sorry. Now you are able to hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji.
See, Gaudiya Vaishnavas say that Krishna is the supreme, his expansion is Vishnu. Sri Vaishnavas say that Lord Vishnu is supreme, Lord Krishna is Lord Vishnu's expansion. So who is right among these two people?
For Sri Sampradaya, Vishnu is a supreme and Krishna is his expansion. That they will be happy with that kind of understanding. And for
Same way, for the worshippers of Lord Shiva is supreme, Lord Shiva's expansion is Vishnu, Krishna, Rama, etc. For Devi worshippers, they will be happy when they hear that Devi is supreme and Devi expands as Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva and all other things.
But Prabhuji, there has to be some common standard now.
Common ena, your Aradhya is supreme for you. That is common for everyone. My Lord is supreme. We say our Lord is supreme. Sri Vaishnava say their Lord is supreme. And Shakta said their Devi is supreme. Shaiva say their Lord is supreme. So this is common everywhere.
So everyone will remain in their own sweet illusion that yes, whatever I am doing is.
No, it is not illusion. It is enlightenment. It's okay. At least they are doing something now. But what varies is rasa varies. In all these different things, rasa varies. In relation to rasa, the rasa with Lord Krishna is, at least as per our philosophy, is the best. Because it is not tainted with karma or jnana. It is not even tainted with Aishwarya. So in that way, our acharyas have established From Tattva point of view, there is no difference between Krishna, Rama, Vishnu, etc. From Rasa point of view, there is a difference. Similarly, if you go one step ahead, from Tattva point of view, Lord Vishnu and Lord Vishnu's expansions, Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Chandra, there is no difference. Because they are also kind of Shakti Avatar, Supreme Lord. Lord Shiva is Gunavatara, Brahma is Gunavatara, Durga Devi is also Gunavatari. So they are non-different. In one sense, they are non-different from Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu himself says in the Bhagavatam many places, they are not different from me. We are all same. So, okay. So, in that way, they are not different from the Lord. From Tattva point of view, they are all same. But from Rasa point of view, there is a gradation. So, in that way, we have to understand.
Because like Prabhuji, like in Laghu Bhagavatamrita and all, there is even gradation in the Vishnu's form also. Like
that is for us. See, don't apply Laghu Bhagavatamrita in relation to everyone. Laghu Bhagavatamrita is only for Gaudiya Vaishnavas.
Yeah.
So it's okay. See, we don't have to worry about all this gradation, who is supreme and all. Somehow or other, we develop liking for Krishna, and we should continue to worship Krishna, continue to make and continue to maintain the desire to be with the Krishna for the rest of eternity. That's all. We don't have to look down upon others. Just respect them. We are not worshipping Lord Krishna because Lord Krishna is supreme. We are worshipping Lord Krishna because we want to serve Lord Krishna in that particular rasa. Our attachment to our Lord should be based on rasa.
Yes.
So what we are destined to get, that will be up to him. He will give us what we are destined to get. Same way, the worshippers of Lord Shiva and worshippers of Lord Durga, Mata Durga, they will decide what they are supposed to get. They may say Lord Shiva is supreme, Durga is supreme. They will tell one day, when they are ready to listen, they will tell, oh my dear boy, I am supreme, fine. But I also continue to worship one more master. He is supreme to me also. So it is better that you worship my master. That they will tell one day. Who are we to tell them? Your master is not supreme, my master is supreme.
Yes, Prabhuji. Because that will create more problems.
That time Gaudiya Sampradaya was not there, but in the Krishna's devotee. Even among Sri Vaishnavas, there are some devotees who are dedicated to Lord Ram, some dedicated to Ranganath Swami. Similarly, some are dedicated to Lord Ram, they are called Ramanandis. They are also dedicated to Lord Krishna. They worship Rukmini Satyabhama Krishna. It is not that Sri Vaishnavas means only Narayana. They also, we have devotees who worship Lord Krishna also. Namalwar is a great devotee of Lord Krishna. So like that. But the mood is Aishwarya. Rasa will not change. The person may change. They may worship Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narsinga, Ayagriva, anybody. The rasa is always same. Dasi rasa. Rasa में change नहीं होता. For them Aishwarya. सब जगह पर Aishwarya. Everyone Aishwarya. In that Aishwarya also there is a Madhurya. Like Uncle Alvar. He had a Madhurya Bhava, but as a servant. With Aishwarya. That Madhurya is different from the Madhurya of Gopis. It is completely different. It's like that. Here also we can see 5 rasas, but prominent with Aishwarya Bhava. Yeah, she might be reciting the pastimes of Lord Krishna in that way, but that is there. But our affection toward the Lord is like that of Lakshmi, not like that of Gopis. She may aspire to be like the Gopis, but her loving sentiments may be something like Gopis, but her eternal position like that of Lakshmi only. He is the ardent devotee of Lord Ram. Lord Ram. So in that way. Rasa will be same for all of them. Their Aradhya Deva will be different. Some may worship Kanchi Vardharaj, some worship Tirupati Balaji, some worship Ranganath Swami, some worship Matsya Kurma Varaha. They have their respect to Ishtadev. सबका मूड तो सेम ही है. Aishwarya Bhav. Within that Aishwarya, there could be Dasya, some maybe Sakya, Vasalya, Madhurya also, there may be a little bit, very minority. Mostly Dasya. He is a Krishna's devotee. Okay, the last verse for today. I thought of doing it by 8 o'clock, already 8:20. Good. Evam vidanasya hare samayaya.
एवं विधानस्य हरे स्वमायया
Vidambamanasya nirlokamatmanah.
विडम्बमानस्य लोकमात्मना
Viryani gitani ऋषिभिर्जगद्गुरो.
वीर्याणि गीतानि ऋषिभिर्जगद्गुरु
Lokam punanani aparam vadami kim.
लोकं पुनानान्य अपरं वदामि किम्. The Lord Shri Krishna appeared as a human being, yet he performed many uncommon and wonderful pastimes by his own potency. How can I say more about his activities than what has already been said by great saintly persons? Everyone can be purified by his activities simply by hearing about them from the right source.
So Nardamai concludes this section saying that what more can I say about such astounding acts of Lord Vishnu and Lord Krishna, which are glorified by the great sages and which purify the entire world, performed by the Supreme Lord, who bewilders the human beings by his Maya. So what more I can say about the Supreme Lord, who will bewilder the human being by his astounding pastimes. The Lord bewilders people by his Maya, and thus they do not worship him. For some people, he bewilders them by Mahamaya. They say, Krishna, Rama, they are all Nitya. They don't have to worship. And the same Lord bewilders devotees with his Yoga Maya. And they will not understand his true nature. Like Brahma was bewildered. So in that way, out of bewilderment. So in that way. So in either case, Lord bewilders devotees and non-devotees also. But when required, Lord protects devotees. Like Lord protecting Narsingh, they protecting Maharaj, Lord Vishnu protecting Lord Shiva when there is a dire necessity. So this is how Lord's protection is assured. Lord's understanding is not assured. So in that. So like that. Assured. So that's for sure. Because Janma Karma Chame Divyam Evam Yo Veti Tatvata Takva Deha Punarjanma Naiti Mamit Swarti. Those who understand the Lord properly, they'll go back to Godhead. That is a difficult thing. Getting Lord's protection. Lord, please protect me. Tavakara Kamala Hare. Lord protects. वो सबको मिल रहा है. Something like that. So that's why now Mukti Dadati Karachit Smana Bhakti Yoga. I will give Mukti to anybody who ever asks. Mukti means protection. Even up to liberation. But Bhakti, Lord has to become the subservient of his devotee. That he will not do just like that. That will not be given just like that. So because Nardamani is speaking, it could be under the expression of humility. So in that way. So that's how it is all about Prahlad Maharaj pastime. And in the next section, we will discuss about the Varnashram system, the very important section of the Bhagavatam, because many times we may have some general idea of what Varnashrama is all about. Sometimes some confusion, some doubts. Is it really necessary to understand, necessary to follow, etc. etc. But at least theoretically, we try to understand by reading the next 5 chapters. We are not guaranteed that we can understand it clearly, but we'll try to make an attempt to understand. So we'll begin next week So we'll close for today now. But before that, so tomorrow is the most divine auspicious appearance day of Lord Ramachandra. Lord Rama appeared in the month of Chaitra on the Tithi of Navami at noon time. Bharata appeared the next day early in the morning during Brahma Muhurta. The next day afternoon, noon time again, Lakshmana and Shatrugna appeared. From Kausalya, Kaikeyi and Sumitra. So like that. Because when Dasharath Maharaj performed Putra Kameshti Yajna, from that fire appeared Yajna Purusha with a part of kheer or nectar, whatever we can say. And that was accepted by Dasharath Maharaj. And Vasishtha told that, please distribute among your wives. Then first he distributed 50% of it to Kaushalya. So Kaushalya accepted it. Because normally when you distribute Charanamrut, you take it. Kaushalya accepted. After Kaushalya, his second wife Sumitra was there. In the remaining, 1/4 is given to Sumitra. Sumitra did not accept it immediately. Sumitra thought that if somebody else required, I may distribute it later on. Then he went ahead. Third wife Kaikeyi was there. So Dasharath Maharaj again distributed off. I don't know what was the reason. जो था उसमें आधा आधा बांट रहे थे. पहले full था. 50% gave to Kausalya. Now 50% is there. After that is 25% he gave to Sumitra. Now 25 is there. उसमें आधा 12.5 gave to Kaikeyi. So 12.5 still remaining. So Kaikeyi what she did? She ate immediately. Kausalya ate. Sumitra was waiting. And Kaikeyi ate immediately. So Dasharath Maharaj said, ये तो खा लिया, ये तो खा लिया. She is remaining. इसको दे दो, इसको दे दिया. So Sumitra did not eat it. So the remaining portion was given to Sumitra. Because Kausalya ate first, and that to 50% of that. So 50% of the qualities of the complete absolute truth appeared in the form of Lord Rama. And 25% of the qualities of the absolute truth appeared in the form of Bharat the next day, early in the morning. And finally, Sumitra ate 25% and also 12.5%. So 25 plus 12.5, it's 37.5. That much percentage of qualities of the absolute truth appeared in the form of both. The 25% is Lakshmana, 12.5 is Bharata. That means Shatrugna. Lord Rama is 50%, Lakshmana is 25%, Bharata is 12.5%, Shatrugna is 12.5%. So this is the ratio with which all the four brothers appeared. So like that. Qualities, attributes, opulences, we can say like that. Not that Lord Rama also complete personality of Godhead, but just analytical study, we can say like that. So when you say Krishna is the Purna Purushottam Bhagavan, what about Lord Ram? Lord Ram is 50% Purna Purushottam Bhagavan. Because he appeared as a result of eating 50% of sweet rice. But in any case, so Lord Rama not only just appeared to kill Ravana, but Lord Rama appeared to deliver all of us. Just like all the Ayodhya Vasis went back along with Lord Rama to spiritual world, even today also, if we read, hear, discuss, contemplate upon Ramayana and follow in the footsteps of Ayodhya Vasis, we can also go back home back to Godhead even today also. Ramayana, the pastimes of Lord Rama has that much potency. So when Lord Rama came, he personally took all those devotees who are ready. Now he left behind Ramayana. Ramayana can take the surrendered souls till the end of the day of Brahma. Ramayana also has the same power as that of Lord Rama. It can take conditioned souls back to. So like that. Till the end of the day of Brahma, Ramayana will be there. It will have the power to send the conditioned souls back to God. Because Lord Rama will not appear again. Then में एक ही बारी वो आ गया. So but उनका लीला will continue till the end. Leela will continue to describe described by great sages and devotees will hear. So like that will go on. Okay, that will go on. So let us get ready for tomorrow morning to welcome Lord Ram once again in this year to celebrate his appearance day. So may Lord Rama shower his glance upon us so that let us become attracted to his lotus feet and try to follow in his footsteps. The ideal standard set by him somehow or other to some extent, if not fully. So thank you very much. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava ki Jai. Hare Krishna.
Thank you
Hare
very much.
Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, for
Hare
how long
Krishna.
you are in
Thank you.
Mumbai?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.